Good morning, farmers. Right at 6 o'clock. Well, maybe it's like 6:02, 6:03. First thing I need to do is just jump down here. Got in the harvester. Got to get it out of that field, of course. And we're going to bring it over to by the old mill, because that field needs to be harvested. But probably not today, because we got some work to do. Man, this thing needs a wash. So today's going to be a cloudy day, but no rain. Although it doesn't look really cloudy, but then again, it's still... I think the weather effect won't kick in for, what, the first half hour or so? But anywho, the field that we were in, we're going to do the bales first. Pick up that straw, get rid of it. Sell that straw. We got some bales on the bale trailer. I hope still. I haven't checked since the game loaded. And then we'll start plowing that field, I believe. I think we need to plow that field. I'm going to hire someone to plow the wheat field. Was it the wheat field that we did first? I still believe we got time. How big is this field? Almost 2.5 hectares. Okay. I don't know what trailer's which. No, I don't want you to do work. I want... No. I want it. Let me in. Where's my tractor? Something. No. Hello. Thank you. Oh, man. It's going to be one of them days. It's going to be one of them days. Let's get the baler out of this field so I can hire a helper in this field. But like I was going to say, or did I say it? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm rambling. We're kind of falling behind. I still think we got plenty of time to get it all done ourselves. But I also don't want to get caught with my pants down. So, yeah, we're going to hire someone to plow this field and cultivate it for us, because this field right here probably take us all day to plow and cultivate it after we pick up the bales. So, let's zoom in. I should just zoom in. I would have made it easier before, wouldn't it? Now watch me hire someone to plow this and it won't work. And make a liar out of me, it worked. Okay, yeah, the first... I was trying to remember, so there should be a straw swath right here. But if I remember, it didn't activate until it was way down here. So let's pick up some straw. Get this off the field, because that's money just sitting there. And I keep forgetting what day of the year. I know we're in August, early August. The fields up by the farm are not ready yet. I know I said they're in the second growth stage, so hopefully, I shouldn't say hopefully, they should be ready at least until mid-August. I think that's when the first set of fields could be ready. So when is it? So we're in the 5th. So I think we got about 10 days before those fields up there are ready, which 10 days is quite a long time in this game. Feels a little laggy. Why is it laggy? Stop lagging. Could be the straw. Could be the straw. Or the hired worker that we got, one or the other. Because sometimes a hired worker for that field is going to come through the dealership, and when he gets stuck at the dealership, he tries to go past it by, I won't say glitching through it. Okay, all the straw just disappeared. I mean, I can't see it. Thank you. So when this update comes out, hopefully they kind of fix this part of it as well. The straw glitching in and out. Now, I don't have the best PC in the world, but it's not that bad either. Yep. Okay. Oh, game, you're just going to make this hard on us, aren't you? Seriously? Alright, since I'm going to have a frustration time with this, I think I'll give you guys a break. And I'll continue baling, hopefully. And I'll bring it back when we start picking up some bales and go sell some of this stuff. Hopefully it stays on. It looks kind of steady, but the second I say that, you watch, it'll glitch out on me. Well, the straw sure is giving me some fits. It still glitches in and out. I hope I got the field pretty well taken care of, but it will let me test something, which is any straw left on the field when I plow, will it stay or will it go? And I'm trying to find some patches of straw that I missed because that bale is just about out. It's hanging by a thread. Literally. Oh, come on. Spit it out. Thank you. Alright, let's go grab the bale trailer. Which, oh, I see it. There better be bales on there. I mean, if there isn't, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know. They still on there? Yep, they're still on there. We're good, we're good. No, wrong button. Yep, bales are still on there. So let's go pick some of these suckers up. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. Getting confused between the games I've been playing, so lost my sense of direction there. Yeah, between Farming Simulator, this game, sometimes I forget what button is to do certain things, so yeah, it happens. And by the way, if you haven't checked out my Farming Simulator episodes I've been putting out the past week or so, if you like farming, go over and check it out. I've been playing on the Pacific Northwest map. And that's the Pacific Northwest of the U.S., which is based on Idaho and parts of Washington. So I have like a first look video of the Pacific Northwest, and as I'm recording this, I got 2 episodes out of the start of the farm. And I've been enjoying getting back into Farming Simulator because I haven't played in like 6 or 7 months or so. And I spent one night as I was rendering a video just going on the site and looking at all the new mods and updating my mods, and I was like, oh, they've upgraded this stuff. Well, obviously they wouldn't degrade it, but... And I found some other mods I'd like for the map, so I can't wait to get to use them as well. So I've been playing a lot of FS off-screen, but you can see why by the time episode 3 comes out. And hopefully that'll be coming out. This video will be going on Monday, and hopefully I'll have a FS video episode 3 going out on Tuesday. I really don't have a schedule as such for my videos. I do try to put out a Farmer's Dynasty video every day at noon. And I think I've been doing that pretty well for the past month. I've been able to do that. And I've been mixing in a limited amount of American Truck, some House Flipper, now Farming Simulator, and I tried Raft, but Raft didn't seem to go over too well. I'm sure it's just the way I'm doing the videos. There's other people playing Raft and it's doing rather well, but then again they do have a bigger following than I do, so... I was just trying to keep track of how many more bales. I think I'll stick one more bale on there. Is it full? She's full. Might get another full trailer out of this, actually. So this will net us just under $6,000. Yeah, so if you do like Farmer's Dynasty, head on over to my Farming Simulator vids and, you know, give me a thumbs up or down if you're liking what you're seeing or what you're not liking what you're seeing. He's getting along just fine right there. But man, it sure was rather fun trying to do these bales with the straw just glitching in and out. And once the straw was pretty well picked up, the lag or latency I was getting was has cleared up pretty good. So like most people, Farmer's Dynasty, I'm sure we're all just waiting for the next update. Like I said, if you didn't see the episode, one of the devs did say last, well, on the 5th or 6th of June, that they can't give an ETA of the next update. But it's just going to be, yeah, I don't want to go here. Oh yeah, and there's that bale that rides underneath the trailer, by the way. So, they can't get an ETA of the next update. Why can't I sell bales here? There we go. Okay, way back there, huh? And the next update is pretty much going to be performance enhancements. Boy, I'm talking too much and not really paying attention where I'm going. I thought I could sneak through there, but there's a fence there. They don't plan on adding anything to the game, but they will touch up on the things that are in the game. But since that was just a week ago-ish that they said that, who knows when an update's going to come, and it's just going to be... They didn't really say, basically, but yeah, it's content complete, which... Yeah, I'm not too happy with that saying, but we'll just wait and see. But that's enough. I've talked about that enough in the past episodes, so if you want to hear more about it, go back and take a listen, and you can hear what I have to say. But the ones that have been watching my videos every day, they've heard me say enough about the updates at this point, I'm sure. So let's go. I'm going to go back and pick up some more bales and see if I can get a full trailer. I think it might be close, but like everything else, we'll just wait and see. So this is the second trailer, and it's full. Yes, it's full. Along with that hidden bale underneath the center. I think we got about 6 more bales left in the field. Sell those, please. Thank you. Uh, 65% fuel left from the wife's tractor, so she's good for a while. Frank? Is that Frank? Frank! Yeah. Oh man, I've been playing this way too much when I start to know who the NPCs are. And if you wonder how many hours I got, thanks to Steam, let me just take a quick look here. Oh yeah, I'm over 350 hours. But I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I was reading the discussion forum. I forgot where he posted it, but apparently there's one person that's played, he was like 750 hours, he said. Or they said, he or she. I was like, wow, I think I play a lot just to, you know, make videos every day. 750 hours. Alright, so we got these bales right about here. I can see 6 of them already. I see 7. So it's close. Close enough. Let me out. Thank you. Now I said I would like to plow and cultivate this day, but my guess is I won't have time for both. And obviously cultivating will be the one that we have to put off. Or start and finish tomorrow. Because my guess is, but tell me. That did, well. I know there were 7. That's 6. And 7. Time we finish this. What time is it now? Yeah, it's almost... It's getting to be about the noon hour. But I think what we'll do is... I just gotta remember where my plow is. Yeah. Is it? I think is it? It might be up here. Yep, I see it. I do see it. Well, we can ride across the field because there's nothing in it. And we'll hook up to our magical plow. What side is what? And why do you say is a plow magical? If you haven't seen it yet, you're about to. Come on. Magically changes colors. Can I turn, please? Are you trying to tell me the plow is digging into the ground behind me? We're free! Frank, are you just getting to here? What path were you taking? Yeah, it is Frank, so... Okay. Alright, third person view so I can see exactly what I'm doing. But I will say, I do want to check something. Well, I guess it is kind of cloudy out, isn't it? Mostly cloudy. Still rather bright out, though. Wow, that plow is really putting weight on the back of that tractor. Well, once you put the plow down, of course, it'll take some of the weight off because the plow's into the ground. And we're off to plow 2 hectares of the field. So we'll probably do the same thing like we did in the field sort of behind us. And I missed a bale. Yes, I did. We'll have to edit this out. No one saw nothing. No one saw nothing. Unless they decide to count the bales on the trailer afterwards. Some people have to leave it in. Okay. So, like I was saying, you know, we can plow this and start to cultivate it this afternoon. And then just call it quits when we feel like calling it quits. Because we do have that big field to harvest. It could be tomorrow. We'll see what we get done here. Oh, I know why it's steering. Let me put the second axle on. That'll help out my steering quite a bit. There we go. Wait, did that dude finish plowing that field already? He did a nice job, nice and fast. Well, it seemed like it was fast anyways. I think what I'll do is when I get down the other end, we'll hire a worker to start cultivating it. And then that field will be ready as well for mid-September. I think we'll be using probably a few workers when September rolls around. Only because I'll be seeding all the fields at once and fertilizing them. But like I said, we may try fertilizing some of these fields before we seed them. Just kind of take it day by day when September comes. And hopefully we don't get many rain days. Because one year in September I had 4 rain days in a row. That was, I kept looking at the forecast. I'm like, can we not have rain please for just one of these days? Alright, this field here, 100% plowed. Can you cultivate that, please? Spanx. So it ended up being like $325, or excuse me, euros, to get that field plowed and cultivated. Yeah, very cheap work. Well, I'm going to get cracking along in this field here for plowing. And I'll probably bring it back when I get to the other end of the field. Probably somewhere around 90% done, maybe. Sound like a plan? Well, you have no choice. See you in a second. And like I said, I'd bring it back. And here you are. Yep. The edge of the field is just right there. So we're not too far from being done plowing anyways. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just checked the time to see how I was doing. So we will have some time to cultivate today. And when we do get done, I think what I'm going to do, because I should be done with the baler. When we do get done on this side of the town, city, wherever we want to call this, the county, then we head back to the farm. We'll grab the, we'll grab our tractor with the baler and head back to the farm because, yeah, I realize I can fuel it up at the gas station, but if you fuel it up at your barn, first of all, you already paid for it. And the reason why you should do that is when you buy gas in bulk like that, you get it at a discount. It doesn't really say what the discount is, though. So who knows how much you're actually saving, if anything, because I can't prove nothing. So at least that's what it says. But the game also says in the loading screen is when you get tired or hungry, you become clumsy, and I haven't seen that take effect either. But yeah, we'll anyways, we'll be taking the baler and our tractor back to the farm. We'll drop off the baler next to the hay barn, and we'll give our tractor a good wash and a refuel. And the next time we head back, we'll take the wife's tractor down with the bale trailer. That worker is getting along just fine in that field over there, cultivating the field. So I don't think I'll get this entire field cultivated today, but it's progress, right? Progress is our middle name. Sort of. See if I can get up to, oh, we are at 99% already. Okay. Yeah, I probably could get 100 if I want to grow the entire field, but that 1% to me is not worth my time. Okay, we'll rotate the plow so the wheel will be on the ground when I drop it. I shouldn't say drop it, when I place it. But we're going to bring it over after we hit the fences and everything. We'll bring it over to this field here because if you forgot, we got a field over here that we harvested that needs to be plowed. And I think I would plow it this way. But right now, this is where this tractor is going to sit. Got me confused when it dropped me off. Like, which way am I facing? So we'll go grab our tractor that has the baler on it. And the cultivator should be just up the hill. Or up by the road. Not much of a hill, but it's up by the road. We got 36% fuel left, so time we do some cultivating today and get back to the farm. It'll probably could be down to around 20%. Wait, I thought the oh, okay, it's hiding on me. That's what it's doing. Couldn't help again when I was loading in Farmer's Dynasty, and you get the picture of the family in the front. He's standing from this tractor with his arms out. I'm like, now there's a nice big tractor that I like to have. Then I realized what tractor it was, and I think that's the class Xerion. If that's the way you pronounce it. Probably butchering it a little bit, but that's what it looks like to me. Now that tractor would be way too big for this cultivator and the plow. But if we got new implements, devs, new implements, that'd be great, like bigger cultivators. The plow's not too bad, but one more spaded plow, a 6-spaded plow would be nice. So yeah. This is something a little extra I noticed today loading in. I'm like, I know this I know that tractor. So yeah, well, almost 5 o'clock in the evening when we got started on this. So like before, we'll kind of cultivate until, you know, it gets relatively dusk hours. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you're thinking, why is he cultivating around the field? Well, the plow, well, you have to drop the plow this far out, and the plow will make holes in the ground down here, so you got to cultivate that far out. And plus you get to mow the grass this way. The best way to mow the grass in the game at the moment. The heck with your weed trimmer or string trimmer or whatever they call it. Where I'm from, we call those weed whackers. Yeah, we'll mow this grass all the way out here because our plow was dropping down like right about here anyways. What I wouldn't give for a butterfly mower. But then again, if I had that, I'd be mowing this entire map, so. Yeah, so I'm hoping, see, 5 o'clock, we probably got about, what, 2 to 3 more hours in game time. So yeah, hopefully we can get maybe somewhere around 40% done. That's what I'll shoot for at the moment. But we get done what we get done. So once again, I'm going to get cracking away at this field and cultivating it. And I shall have you return when it starts to get dark. Because, you know, I'm afraid of the dark and I want to be alone in the dark, and, you know how it is. As the fog rolls in on a lovely evening in Farmer's Dynasty. I never heard them say anything about fog being part of this game, but lately, sometimes in the evening, you get this like foggy mist. Maybe it's just on the cloudy days, which we don't get cloudy days that often. It's usually just sun or rain, and well, even rain lately. We don't get much rain either. I just have this feeling that we're going to get a whole bunch of rain in September, and it's gonna. It doesn't really affect you. The only thing rain you shouldn't do in the rain in this game is harvest. You can do everything else in the rain; doesn't affect it either way. But harvesting it will. But yeah, we're coming along. It's 6:30 in the evening. Okay. And how we come along in the field, I said somewhere around 40% would be good, and we're at 34%. So yeah, we may push it to 50%. Get halfway done. That'd be a nice little bonus. Get halfway done. And I just noticed that worker up there is done. And no, we're not going to seed any of these fields. Any fields that we harvest now until September, we are leave alone. We don't have enough, there's not enough time in this fall to plant and harvest again for the year. So we wait until September to put in winter canola, and I'm thinking just those two fields by the farm for winter wheat so we can feed the cows. But really, I'm thinking at this point the cows can probably go 2 years on 100% food. So like if we go to like farm stats here, the cows are down to 66%. Ready to harvest, ready to harvest. Oh, needs fertilizing. What? Needs fertilizing too. Oh, okay, I got it now. I don't use that farm stat page too much because I find it to be somewhat not accurate all the time. You're better off just going to the map and putting your mouse on the field and seeing what it says that way. Well, how are we doing on fuel on the tractor? Oh, so we're at 31%. So yeah, we're more than fine. I could probably easily finish this field with this tractor, but like I said, we need to bring the baler back. And we'll do that today, and then the next time we go back, we got to bring the bale trailer back. Actually, I could bring the bale trailer back today because that's got bales on it, so we can bring up to the sell point, then go back to the farm. That sounds like a better plan, I think. I don't believe I got any more wheat. Hang on a second, farm stat page. I don't got any more wheat or barley fields, right? No. No, we do not. I didn't think we did, but it's always good to check because ever since I bought all these fields down here, it's been hard for me to keep track of what the heck I'm doing. The fields up by the farm, I have a nice rotation going, so I've been able to keep track of that, but now, like, you know, ever since I got these fields, I'm even losing track of that rotation, what field has what in it. Put on some lights. Didn't really need them, but maybe, I know when YouTube renders the video after upload it seems to get just a little bit darker than what I'm seeing. Oh wow, so we're already at 49%. So we'll make one more loop. And that'll put us easily over 50%. We'll grab the bale trailer, just go up and sell those bales, head back to the farm, drop off the bale trailer, wash this tractor, refuel it, and the The wife will probably be in bed by then, I would assume. Time I get back to the farm, I think it'll be after 8. But sometimes she's up after 8. And it wasn't the other day we saw someone running around here and it was like almost 10 o'clock. I'm like, wow, okay. Did you get lost? Because usually the NPCs are pretty much in bed by 9. I can't remember the only time I can go to bed that early in real life is I gotta be really, really sick. Yeah. Usually in real life I go to bed between midnight and 1 a.m. and I do get up around 5:36 in the morning. And at some points, yes, the lack of sleep catches up on me and I can crash for a good 10 hours sleep on the weekend. I'm getting hungry. Actually, I am getting kind of hungry, aren't I? Alright, one more pass the other way. We'll drop off the cultivator, get the bale trailer. We'll go up and sell that. And then we can wrap up the episode. Drop that off right here. And we'll drive in first person up to the sell point. I'm hoping one thing in the next update is we have a button so we can get rid of this HUD. The user interface. Well, I got the second axle still on. Turn that off. I don't know if that actually makes it use more fuel or not. I don't think it does. And if it does, it's very little. Actually, I was just thinking about it. That's where William lives. I probably should stop and talk to him after what happened a couple weeks ago. I need to have a chat with him. It's a small town. Gonna run into him at some point. And a couple weeks ago I did. Kind of both of our faults, really. Yes, I'll take your $1,200 for 8 bales. If that's what bales went for in real life, you know how quick I'd be getting a big mower and a baler? I just realized it seems like lately I've planted a lot of lupine. Any traffic coming? This is a road with traffic on it, so you got to be kind of careful. Not like anything really happens if you run into one another. Although I thought I saw when the AI traffic came out that in the patch notes it said, oh, if you get into an accident with an AI driver, you'll get like a fine or whatever, or lose social points. But either that wasn't put in the game and it's not working, or I misread something. I probably should go back and read that to see if that's what I read. And if it's not in the game, you know, really, why shouldn't that be in the game? I know AI traffic can be hard to deal with. Well, you know what else I need to do now that I'm thinking about it? Alright, we're going to drop this off. Let all the animals scatter. I didn't get myself enough room. One of these is empty. Really? I have to get out? Wow, sound like I fell from a airplane. That one's full, so it's this one here, it's empty. And I kind of wish that you had the option to turn the vehicles on and off by yourself. But what we need to do before we forget, or at least I forget, is fill this up so our storage area doesn't get too full. It's going to get full at some point. At least that's the goal. Last time I checked, we were almost at 40, not 40, 25, yeah, sorry, 26. Meant to say we're at 40%. Our storage can hold 50,000. So in another month, hopefully this will be somewhat full, because we're going to need all the liquid slurry that we could possibly get our hands on. Actually, I'm going to put the second axle on to get this up the hill. It'll help. Then we'll go park this back up here. Then we'll wash and refill our vehicle with fuel. Wish I could buy a lot of concrete at the material store and build myself a parking lot up here. And I don't plan on mowing the lawn again this year. Because last time I did it in the fall, April came and the grass was fully tall again. Alright, we are done working for the day. And it's not that late either, it's only 9 o'clock-ish. And since it's only 9 o'clock-ish, we'll come sit down. If I sit down here at night, does it give me the view? Nope, we're not sitting there. Not sitting there, not doing it. Why do you give me such a crappy view? But anyway, guys, I do appreciate you watching as always. Hopefully the video was enjoyable for you. Ah, now that's a better view. And if you do like what you're seeing, do hit that like button. It will help out the channel. It also lets me know that you're enjoying what you're seeing. But yeah, next episode, we're going to finish cultivating that field. Maybe plow the other lupine field that we harvested a few days ago. And if time should be enough to where we can probably harvest the other lupine field. That's kind of where I'm going with it, but we'll see how it goes. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.